This video is made for adult collectors because this toy literally will not shut up. Leader class Bumblebees just feels so wrong to me. Like, it's a cool big toy, but also it's Bumblebee. It's weird. I want to preface this by saying this was a used copy. I got it for really cheap. So there's 3 missing parts. That won't be a sting towards the figure because that's on the previous owner playing with it, which I am very glad that they enjoyed the hell out of it enough to like lose a piece and like play with it so much. I also have a Patreon, by the way, which you can check out. That'll be linked in the description below. Starting in car mode, because it's always the same as every Bumblebee, but the Camaro looks neat. It's very big, like bigger than the Dark of the Moon one, and it feels chunky. The plastic feels really nice and thick, and the paint, okay, that paint actually isn't that great. Yes, it's scratched off here, and yes, that's because it's used, but my friends who have it say that it does chip off quite easily on theirs, so it's not the most durable paint in the world. I do like that they painted the wipers, the door handles, the Camaro badge. Like, they always nail the Camaro mode, and this is no slouch. Even the fuel filler cap is painted. That's great. I love it. But I don't want to spend too much time on the car because it's just a Camaro, as it always is, but it does make some noises. So, Battle Ops Bumblebee being a leader class, he does a lot of... Oh, the door's open, so it's echoing. Ah! He's a leader class, so he's going to make a lot of noise, and God, it's hot in here. Jesus. So, one of the interesting noises he makes is when you push down on the wheel, like on right here, it starts making music and stuff, but as you can see, the wheel is just sort of hanging here because it's broken. I'm going to pause right here just for a second and say that I was pressing the wrong wheel, but the wheel thing still doesn't work. On the other side, you'll see in the transformation, I have to manually flip the switch for it to actually make noise. But you press the button on this, like, the Autobot symbol.
Nobody can. That's Bumblebee. You wanna race?
They remind me of the radio sounds from the DS game. And then that's it. Those are the noises he makes. There's no, like, rolling noise or whatever. I mean, like, the wheel switch is broken, so it doesn't do the music thing. And this is not a lights and sounds thing, but something that just is annoying is this will not go down all the way. So my annoyance starts with the transformation. It's fine for the most part, but there are a few annoyances that I want to point out. Okay, this is, I mean, it's not terrible. I don't like transforming this one more than this one. It's still not work. I figured I'd give it a try. It's still not working. But the transformation still isn't fun. I actually need a tool to do this, and I actually forgot where I put it. Please hold. It requires a little pry tool. I don't have an actual pry tool, so a Swiss Army knife it is. But you gotta get the doors open. And this door likes to get stuck a lot. Ah, there we go. Open them up. Then you gotta, like, very carefully pry this open. Oh, I don't like that sound. Ah! Okay, once that's opened up. Oh, I actually, okay, now that the camera's on, I don't need the friggin' pry tool. Normally this gets stuck, like, right here, and I have to wedge this in here to pry it up. It did it because the camera's on. It's gonna, fuck you. Anyways, you want to bring that up and back and sort of just get this bit detached. Open this up, get it out. Ah! This, by the way, is where you would, that's making noise at me. You can bring the cannons out if you want. He can also pooth, kinda. I'm not gonna bother. But now he makes missile noises. Okay, he makes a lot of noise. Next, what you want to do is, I forget, come here, bring this out, and just fold it around. And you would do the same thing on this side, but this side doesn't have the thing because it's a used toy. Oh my god, I'm going to, there we go. Bring this out and down. Oh, we're getting it. It's the MPM, 2 halves latched together on a stick. Those are Thew's words, not mine. He makes the transformation sound. Okay, let's do the legs. I didn't even press any buttons and he's making noises. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, there we go. Look at that, we have a foot. Yay! I could stand him up. Let's do the... It's really hot in here, oh my god. And with the magic of editing, we're now here. So the next part is all the upper body. I'm going to bring these out and forward now. They work just like the Human Alliance toy, except unlike the Human Alliance toy, they actually stay in place. So you want to just sort of bring the wheel out. Ah, like that. See, like, I'm pulling the switch. Right. Now it's working. So there you go, that's how that's supposed to work, but this just doesn't work for some reason. Oh my god, shut up. Oh my god, be quiet. Now you want to do the scary thing and bend these down. Oh, I don't like doing that. Oh, I don't like doing that at all. Fold these up all the way. Unpeg the arms. And he makes every noise known to man. Bring the hand down. Just get his little blue claw hand out. Bring the other arm around. I'm gonna throw you in the trash in a minute if you don't shut the fuck up. Bring out the head. And then just sort of collapse the backpack down. It does clip into place. Fold his little dingleberry away. And there you have Battle Ops Bumblebee in his robot mode. And I'm gonna go turn the fan back on now because it is currently 32 degrees Celsius. So the robot mode, it looks great. Like it looks like Bumblebee. It nailed looking like Bumblebee. I love the head sculpt, the way the tooling is done and the definition with that, like the raised parts and the paint really emphasize the different shapes in his face. I love it. And he has the battle mask, which is always a 10 out of 10. Yes, he makes noise with the battle mask, also that humming noise is the fan behind me. The arms, functionally, we'll talk about later, but they are tooled and painted quite well, especially because the gimmick arm is a lot of separate parts, so it just works really well. Oh my god, will you shut the hell up? Because it is, like, you can see the difference in parts, and I always love when they do that. The legs also look great. Like, the tooling and the design of the toy, just in general, is very well done. It's the functionality of the toy that I don't like. The head is super hard to rotate, and mine only likes to rotate one way, which is annoying. The arms, they suck. One's gorillaed, pain, and the other has all this. The blue hand is so that the gun looks like it's firing, it's a grabby claw. It's just stupid. So the arm does make noise and have lights and sounds, but it doesn't really work properly on my copy because something's wrong on the inside. That's a my copy thing, but you move it forward and it's supposed to like fully extend. There we go. Then you have this little red button here. And that's pretty much all it does. And the legs. He has working pistons, which is a really cool plus. I like that a lot. They are rubber and they do work quite well. However, the stalks are a little too short, so if you bend the leg back too far, they will come out. However, they are very easy to just put back together, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, he makes a lot of noises, as you saw, but the button on his chest makes a bunch of other noises now that he's a robot. Chest noises. That's Bumblebee making noises. Lots of noises. Oh, and the tires are rubber. I forgot to mention that, which I think is really cool. So this Bumblebee's articulation is not great. If you want a leader class Bumblebee that can pose, you would buy this one. I mean, you wouldn't buy this one anyways because this one's kind of dookie, but yeah. So the head, as you saw earlier, mine only rotates that way, and it like pops back into place. You got shoulders. You go in and out. You untab the thing entirely. Bicep rotation. Oh god, that's stiff. Ratcheted elbow. The hand has fingers and thumb posability. And the hand moves. It's really stiff. Ooh, nothing at the waist. Hips. They're on ratchets. I wouldn't move them around too much, otherwise these will come unplugged, but they come unplugged every now and again. Knee bend, that goes 90 degrees. Yes, he's missing a knee pad. This knee, though, does that. Will you quit it? He transforms every time he bends his knee. And then his feet can go forward and back. And his heels can pivot, but that's just the transformation. So yeah, I like and don't like aspects of this, but if you must get one, I'd say like 40 bucks max. That's how much I would pay for it. I got this for 30, missing 3 pieces, and I feel like that's worth it, but it is a figure that's just kind of meh. There is the Masterpiece one, which I want because the deco's fantastic, and the Costco one, if you like gold. I don't like gold, so I'm not buying it, but, you know, it's there, it exists. But yeah, if you want a big B, this one is the one I would probably say get over the other one, like the Dark of the Moon one, but it's just not the greatest Bumblebee out there. It's just okay. It makes so much noise, though. Oh my god. But that's been my look at Battle Ops Hunt for the Decepticons Bumblebee. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.